Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm out here. I want to try my luck at crow hunting. Okay, so what I did is I'm setting up right here on the edge of a field. Right behind me here, you can see a couple gloves, a couple of my gloves. I just drove some sticks into the ground and just placed my gloves on there to kind of act like decoys and run a little bit of crow recording. See if I get someone to fly in. This will be my first time crow hunting, actually coming out and actively hunting for crows. Although a couple weekends ago I was out here and I heard crows off in the distance. I played this recording that I have on my phone, just a generic video off of YouTube, and lo and behold, about half a dozen of them came in, and I don't say they roosted, but they landed in some trees, and I was unable to get a clear shot off at them. But that kind of drove the idea that, hey, I need to come out here and do this, seeking to, drop some crows. So we'll see what happens. It's my first time, so I know there's going to be a bunch of errors made, but it's a learning experience. So stay with me and we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm out here. I'm setting up my decoys. Been out here for 3 hours. What I did is took a walk through the woods, did a little bit of squirrel hunting, trying to come up on some squirrels. Nothing's moving in there. It's dead as hell. So I heard a flock of crows coming through, and I couldn't get the video to play fast enough, so I started calling myself. So I was like, "Caw, caw!" Man, sure enough, they turned and they came in towards me and towards the decoys. I guess I rushed a shot. They weren't very low, and I was almost worried that they saw me because I really wasn't back in the woods anymore or back in the brush anymore. I'm kind of out in the open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of move back 10 feet or so and conceal myself in order to avoid detection and maybe get these crows to come in again. So now I got to wait because I fired off a shot, didn't hit anything, and because they're just too far out. So like I said, move back, conceal myself, wait a while. If I hear another flock coming through or another group coming through, I know there's a name other than a flock for crows. We'll see what we can do. All right, so apparently it doesn't take a damn, YouTube video loading and playing in order to call these birds in. I'm sticking my head out past, let me see here, yeah, this bush right here, or this limb, right, and calling into the field. That's back that way about every 10 minutes or so. Actually, no, I'll be starting to do that because maybe 5 minutes ago I did exactly what I said I will do, stick my head out there and start calling, and 3 crows just flew my way. So or maybe 4. So there was like a lead bird, like a lead scout almost, so he came around and buzzed around. So he was looking for something, and I still have those black gloves out there acting as decoys. So he came by and was kind of looking at him, and the other ones, the rest of the group, his team, were behind me and through the trees. So I was waiting for them to come, and they were kind of just hanging out back there, lingering. And I don't know, it was probably 5 seconds, but it seemed like an eternity. And I shot the first one, and he was high, and he was far. So I completely missed him. So I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes or so, and then try it again. Alright guys, I'm back home. I got rained out. There's a tornado watch in effect. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring home any meat, so maybe tomorrow.